let us discuss about the sense of smell. With every whiff you take as you walk by a bakery, a cloud of chemicals comes swirling up your nose. Identifying the smell as freshly baked bread is a complicated process. But, compared to the other senses, the sense of smell is often underappreciated. When we have a big sniff, the air flows into our nose and over tiny hairs at the top of the nostrils. The hair sends messages about what we smell to the brain. If we have a cold, the hairs get clogged up with mucus and we can't smell anything. Now let us discuss how the smell works in a little more detail. When sniffing a flower, odor molecules from it are drawn to the top of the nose, or olfactory cleft, as we breathe in. They then dissolve in a layer of mucous membrane known as the olfactory epithelium. This drawing in of air is aided by the turbinate, bony cushions inside the nose which not only help direct the airflow but also warm, humidify and filter the air as it passes over them. Sniffing improves this process by increasing the flow of air. Once the odor molecules have dissolved in the mucus, they spread through it, or are carried by special proteins, and attached to hair-like structures called cilia. The cilia are attached to receptor cells, as shown in the animation. The odor molecules then bind with the receptor cells themselves, which then generate a signal, or impulse. These signals are passed along tiny nerve fibers called axons, which pass through tiny perforations in the cribriform plate, a layer of bone in the base of the skull. Bundles of many thousands of these axons together make up the olfactory nerve, much like the individual copper strands in an electrical cable. They converge on the edges of the olfactory bulb, a structure on the frontal lobe of the brain. There is actually one on each side of the brain, one for each nostril. The olfactory bulb is responsible for processing the signals it receives from the receptors, and passing this information on to other parts of the brain.